So welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about your wedding hair trial. So my name is Kathleen and I'm the owner of On-Site Hair and Makeup, and we travel the tri-state area doing bridal hair and makeup on the day of their wedding. So you should schedule your trial 6 months to a year out. That way you know that you're working with one of the better companies and you're not waiting till last minute scrambling around trying to find a company to come do your hair and makeup on your wedding day. So once you've scheduled your trial, the next thing to do is to go onto Pinterest and Instagram and find some pictures of what you're envisioning your hair to look like on that day. You don't want to schedule your hair and makeup trial until you have your dress. And your dress will dictate how your hair and your makeup is going to look for that day, along with some other factors like the weather, the location of the event, and just if it's going to be hot out, you really don't want to be wearing your hair down. If you have a beautiful back to your dress, you don't want to cover that up with your hair. You're going to want to wear it up somehow. So I direct brides to go look onto either Pinterest or Instagram and find pictures of what they're really attracted to. Not so much that their hair is and their makeup is gonna look like those pictures, but we're gonna get a feel for what type of look they're wanting, whether it's gonna be down, loose, and flowy, or whether they're gonna want something up and more sophisticated and close to their head. When you schedule your trial to come in, prepping your hair is key to a good style. So you're gonna wanna start off with blowing your hair out one day before. You should use a root lifter. I like this one by Grid. It's by R & Company. And what you're gonna do is spray this on the root of your hair. And when you're blow drying your hair, that's gonna give you some lift away from your scalp. You don't want your hair laying flat to your head. We're trying to create as much volume and hair lifted up off of your hat and your hair. And we're trying to give it that natural, soft, flowy look. This will definitely help us with that. And then you're gonna wanna use some type of styling cream. If your hair is thin, I like this one, this full thickening cream by Living Proof. And you're gonna wanna put that towards the middle to ends of your hair shaft and blow dry that in. If your hair has a tendency to be frizzy, you're gonna wanna use a product that's gonna reduce frizz. I like this one by Living Proof. This is the 5-in-1 styling treatment. Again, a root lifter, some type of blowout cream, and then you really want to get yourself a nice blowout where you smooth out any type of frizz. We don't want to poke or straight, we want some volume in it. And you want to get lift at the root area. So you want to flip your head over and get that hair blown up away from your scalp so that we don't have to use a lot of tease, a lot of spray. Obviously we'll spray it at the end, but the more that you do that, the more it helps us when you come in for your trial. And then once you've come in for your trial, just keep an open mind and listen to some suggestions that the artist has as far as working with you. I always set the bride's hair first and let that set stay in. And then when I take it down, I can kind of see what her hair looks like down, if she's thinking about doing a half up, half down type look, whether or not she should pull some back up and away. And like I said, a lot of this is dictated by the dress, the weather that day. If it's going to be in July, you're probably going to want to get more up. If it's in the cooler months, you don't have to worry so much if you have a wedding in, December or January. So that's it. Those are just some of my tips and tricks for making your trial go well. If you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up.